eggs into this basket. This was a must-win game. Can y'all just talk about maybe delivering with maybe that kind of pressure or whatever?
Yeah, no, he was exactly right. It was a must win for us. And I think that it showed today. There was a lot of things that we had to change on the fly, especially in the first half, going back to 3 down. The guys on defense just fought. We had a bunch of changes, and then they would make a new change, and then we would change again. And so it was just constantly making sure we were doing our job. Credit to Coach Odom, did an unbelievable job, and all the guys on defense.
Bumper, do you think that, Betsy, can you address that as well?
Yeah, I need, like Coach said, it was must win early in the week. I kind of saw the shifts go from the coaches to us with like holding each other accountable, and we saw that today during the game. Whenever adversity hit, they had some big plays, but we kind of just bonded together, locked our arms, and went out and made plays.
Bumper for you, and then maybe you too. That's in the play of the game. Do you think it was that 4th down play where they went for it from their 34? They went to review the play, and then they backed it up a little bit. Originally, it was called a first down. They fumbled the snap. Was that the play of the game?
I mean, Hudson's pick might have been play of the game, but that was so important for us. They came back, said it was 4th and short. The D line, credit to them. We stemmed them inside. They went man to man, stuffed them, got the ball back. Huge momentum shift.
Mm-hmm.
Would you agree?
I would agree. I think that
His
4th
interception.
I think that 4th and 1 really shifted just the tide, and coming off the field quick was huge for our defense.
Hudson, you've been since 2020. You obviously had the 3 picks against Ole Miss.
Mhm.
I think this was your first one since then. Could you describe that play? And I think you played corner, safety. I don't know, but you played all over because of the injuries. What was it like in the secondary having to make all those moves?
Yeah, I think Kevon Parker, Trent Gordon, they did a huge job stepping up whenever we went 3 down, having 6 DBs out there. But like just during the play, the quarterback kind of rolled out, so all the zones shifted left, and so I just kind of drove on the out, and it came right to me. So
Yeah, make a big play like that.
I mean, it's fine. It's kind of relief, kind of getting one for the first time since 2020. I've had my hands on a few, but just coming down with it was big.
What were the conversations like at halftime? Pittman said they wanted to go back to the 3-man drop 8. What was that like, and how do you feel like it worked?
I thought it worked really well in the end of the second quarter. When we came into the halftime, it almost felt like we had our identity back. We had some fight, and just being able to make a stop, go score, make a stop, go score. It just makes you feel like everything that you're working hard in practice is paying off. And obviously they make adjustments, and then we just keep making adjustments. So credit to BYU and their coaching staff, but it was a great team win.
Bumper, you guys, your offense had 8 consecutive scoring drives. Just talk about that and how impressive they were today.
Yeah, I mean, KJ coming back, put the team on his back. Just willing one of the play where, like 3 guys almost try to sack him. He spins away, hits Trey Knox. Just unbelievable playmakers stepping up when they needed to. Coach Pittman said it was a must win, and everyone took that personal. Just super proud of the entire team.
How important is this bye week going to be for this defense getting healthy? And then also, I mean, for you, Bumper, you said you've been playing through some hip stuff too.
Yeah, no, we're very excited to have a week off. I think the entire defense needs it. So whenever you can go into a bye week with a win, like I said last week, similarities from last season, getting a win, going to bye week, getting healthy, just important. And just, super proud that we said we wanted to do it, and we went out and did it.
Yeah. You going to say something about that?
I mean, I think it's just huge for us to kind of take a deep breath and relax a little bit going into next week, and I think it's going to be huge for us getting healthy too.
Sam said he couldn't imagine, like playing a few guys that lost, fans being, wacko and everything. I mean, how big is it not just to have an open day, but to have it after a big win and stop the losing streak?
I mean, that's what winning does for you. It can change your entire fan base's opinion. So for us, we don't hear the outside noise. It's about making each guy in the locker room happy. And I believe that, we went in there. It wasn't pretty, but we fought and we won. And I'm just extremely proud of the group, and I know they are as well.
Yeah, I think just being able to go into next week, getting healthy, like he said, being able to just come back together and realize like that we got a long way to go, but we take it 1 week at a time.
BYU was still in contact when Dwight ripped the ball out and you recovered. Can you maybe talk about how that play developed in your eyes and how big it was?
I mean, Dwight made a heck of a play. I mean, he was real excited about it on the sideline, hyping each other up. But he was really one that made the play, stripping it. I was there to fall on it.
You mentioned a little bit earlier, but Q1, this is his first time he's got any playing time, I
Yeah.
think. How do you feel like he did handle that?
I think he got in there and did exactly what he does in practice. He goes out and balls every day in practice. He's just been waiting on his opportunity.
What do you guys think of Rocket? I mean, he had the fumble early. You guys went out and stopped him at the 1 yard line, so that's not real good. But what do you guys think of the way Rocket bounced back? A lot like the Missouri State game where he had the fumble and they had the big game.
I think Rocket's unbelievable. I think he's a great running back. Nothing else to say there. I mean, he's just consistent every week. He battles, his injuries, and he just comes in every day, puts his head down, goes to work, gives us his best. So he's a stud.
And Hudson, Sam sat him down for a little bit. He looked like he really wanted to make a statement. So what do you think about what Rocket did for you guys?
I think it was huge. It was just being able for us to kind of be able to chill a little bit on the sideline. He was going down and running the ball, and that huge gain he had for the touchdown. That was big for us in the momentum swing.
Speaking of Rocket, I mean, I think we knew he was going to be pretty good, but has he surprised y'all at all?
He hasn't surprised us. He goes out every day in practice and tries to run through people, goes as hard as he can. So I don't think it's a surprise to us.
Not at all.
No, but just what you think of the kind of patchwork DBs? I mean, like I say, I think we counted you guys are down 6 after Malik went down. That's a lot of DBs to be down. What'd you think of how they kind of held it together?
Yeah, it's the resilient of our defense. We're not at full strength, but I mean, no one is at this point in the season. No one really cares if you're not at full strength. So just getting to that next man up mentality. Some guys step in, make huge plays. Hudson's playing 3 different positions. People think that's easy. It's not. And he's just done a great job. And like you said, all those young guys stepping in. I thought Chris Paul did an unbelievable job today. Him kind of jumping in the rotation is huge for us. And just thought he did a great job.
And I noticed when you guys were coming in, BYU's got like greeters there saying hi and cheering. Not exactly what you haven't seen in Baton Rouge or Starkville or something. But what you think of just the hospitality here?
Yeah, I mean, they're really good people. They have great values, and you can see it. Thought the other team was respectful. They played hard, wasn't too chippy, and just respected them.
Were you guys expecting this one to be as high scoring on both sides as it was? And then what is that kind of shootout type of game like for you guys as defensive players?
No, I don't think going into it, we thought it'd be that high scoring game, of course, but just kind of taking it what happens to us, taking what's in front of us and going out every single play, focusing on one play at a time. I think that's huge for our defense.
Yeah, important stops when you need them, turnovers when you need them. Just give the ball to offense, and our offense did an amazing job.
Good job, fellas.
Thank you.
Thank you all.